Hello, I'm Paul Smith and I'm a clothes designer and a big bike enthusiast, which is probably why I'm here with you today. My passion for cycling started when I was 11 years of age, when my dad bought me a racing bike, and I was obviously living at home as an 11-year-old, and the racing bike was bought from a guy in the local bike club. And the guy said, "Oh, if ever you want to come out for a bike ride, come. You can join us at the weekend." And what was really interesting was going out as an 11-year-old, suddenly not being with my parents, not being at home, and being in Derbyshire, for 4 hours with a load of blokes. And it was like, oh, this is quite interesting. I'm not with my parents and I'm 11. Yeah, that's nice. And then at the age of 12, through the cycle club, the Beeston Road Club, I started racing as a schoolboy, and in fact we had an Olympic bronze medalist in the club, and we had a few lads that were doing quite well at road racing as well as track racing. So I got into racing from the age of 11 until 17, which is when I got up to the junior class. Then I had a bad accident and ended up in hospital on my bike. That was out training one day, broke my femur and my collarbone and bits and pieces. When I came out of hospital, I met a load of people in the pub where I was meeting some mates, and they turned out to be from the art school. And the people from the art school were all fashion designers and graphic designers and architects, and that's how I got into the game I'm in now. And for several years I really lost touch with the cycling, and then it just quite naturally came back. And in fact today I'm still riding my bike. I'm going to Italy tomorrow. I'll be riding my bike every day, and I don't know quite how, but I've been kept in touch with quite a lot of the people that are doing quite well in cycling, and so I've become quite friendly with Mark Cavendish and Bradley Wiggins and Chris Hoy, Victoria Pendleton, Nicole Cook, and they often pop in and see me and wear my clothes. And during the Tour de France I was in contact with Bradley and Mark almost every day and followed their progress. So it's been a very nice association. But you meet so many people who love cycling and are involved. Well, I think cycling generally is and has always been quite dangerous. I mean, I know two bike riders that have died on bikes, and also, as I said earlier, I had a bad accident on my bike, but that was with a car. So I think in Britain it's. I'm not sure, but it doesn't feel any more dangerous than it is in other countries. But certainly some countries are, especially if they've fortunate enough to have wider roads, managed to provide cycle lanes. But with the mobile phone these days, it's so dangerous on a bike, because so many people just cheat all the time and they're on the phone texting, or previously it was the cigarette, the drinking the coffee. I even see motorists shaving as they're driving along, or doing their makeup or whatever. So I think just as a sport, I think there's 29 people been killed in London already this year. It's just, you're very vulnerable, obviously, because you've got, apart from your hat, your crash helmet, you're not protected. Well, I think the whole world would agree with you on that. The world needs to slow down, and the fact that everybody's on email and everybody's texting all the time, and nobody's got time to do anything. And it makes you wonder why we haven't got time to do anything. Where are we going? Why are we trying to cram so much in, when in fact conversation and observation and the love of life is far more important than any of the other stuff.